Jai Shri Mataji. Let's all bow down to Shri Mataji and take बंधन. हम सब श्री माता जी को नतमस्तक होकर नमस्कार करेंगे और बंधन लेंगे. Three Mahamantras and Shri Ganesha Mantra. Let's place our left hand towards Shri Mataji, the right hand to be placed on the Mother Earth or towards the Mother Earth. अपने बाएं हथेली को श्री माता जी की ओर रखें, दाहिने हथेली को जमीन पर या जमीन की ओर। श्री माता जी, प्लीज क्लेंस एंड प्योरिफाई आवर लेफ्ट चैनल। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हमारे ईरा नाड़ी शुद्ध एवं निर्मल कीजिए। Let's take a right hand and place it on the left hand to be placed next to the left ear, palm facing upwards. अपने दाहिने हथेली को गोदी में लाएं, श्री माता जी की ओर रखें, बाएं हथेली को आकाश की तरफ कान के पास घुमाते हुए। श्री माता जी, प्लीज क्लेंस एंड प्योरिफाई आवर राइट चैनल। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हमारे पिंगला नाड़ी शुद्ध एवं निर्मल कीजिए। Let's bring our left hand back on our lap. बाएं हथेली को भी गोदी में लाए, दोनों हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर, both the hands towards श्री माता जी. Let's place our attention on our central channel. अपने मध्य नाड़ी पे अपने चित्त को केंद्रित करते हैं. श्री माता जी, please establish us all in our central channel and in balance. श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हम सभी को मध्य नाड़ी में स्थित करके संतुलन प्रदान कीजिए. Let's now take our attention and place it on top of the head. अपने चित्त को धीरे से अपने सहस्त्रार पर केंद्रित कर दें. Shrimati ji, please establish us in thoughtless awareness state. श्रीमाता जी, कृपा करके हम सभी को निर्विचार समाधि प्रदान कीजिए. In the state of meditation, let's listen to Shrimati ji's speech. Shrimati ji के अमृतवाणी हम सुनेंगे.
Only because they love their country. Your country is spirituality. It is the country of complete enjoyment of yourself. It's the country where nothing but peace prevails. And when you love that country, how can you have all these nonsensical ideas for money and for power and I just can't understand. As it is, you know very well, that I'm not bothered about these things at all in my life. Of course, we need money for work, for everything. But there's no need to run after it or hanker after it. I am surprised, even after so many years of my hard work, there are some people still working out some stupid stuffs which I can't understand. And they should know they'll be exposed in no time. This is the year of exposure I told last time. Absolutely. If you have no love for Sahaja Yoga, if you have no love for your mother, you will run after those nonsensical things and make some mess out of yourself. If you want to destroy yourself, you can go to some other fields, but not in Sahaja Yoga. In Sahaja Yoga, you have to know you have to be really dedicated and honest. You should enjoy your honesty, you should enjoy your love, you should enjoy your generosity, everything. You will be exposed, no doubt. But then where will you go? What will be your position? If you are doing all those things, you have to go the way people have gone to hell, I should say. Because after coming to the paradise of love, if you are still bothered about these nonsensical things, then you will jump very fast into the hell. I can see that clearly. I shouldn't say this on my birthday, but this is the year of exposure. And be very careful. Nobody will be spared this year. What to do, though it's my birthday, I have to tell you, it won't keep quiet. You know, there are certain powers which flow. And different years I find a different type of power start flowing. And this is the time when power for exposure is going to be there. Whether you are a leader or if you are not, if you are making anything dishonest, you will be exposed and you will be rightly punished. Sahaja Yoga may not punish you, but there are so many ways that this power works out. The first thing is what we call a Lakshmi. A Lakshmi means at that time when you are punished, you will be surprised. You will just become bankrupt. You will have no money. You will be exposed. You may be in jail. So though it's a very auspicious day, I must tell you not to be inauspicious. Yesterday's lecture I explained to you, know what your powers are, what you can enjoy, what you can give, what can work out. But firstly you must know, are you capable of doing that, or you are just working it out in the other way around? I was amazed to hear that after so many years also, people had not given up this kind of a temptations that they have and they had. On birthday, you must remember how many years you have spent doing Sahaja. You must understand all the nice time you had and how many every year you have spent in enjoying my birthday, also in understanding how you have grown into it, how you changed, and how you enjoyed, and how you have imbibed all the qualities of Sahaja. First and foremost, quality of a Sahajogi, that he has to be absolutely honest. He has not come here to make money. Not in money. He has not come here to make a power, but he has come to rise into the new, beautiful world that we are creating. We have to create this world for the whole world, for people who live all over, who are even in the jungles, who are lost into Himalayas, anywhere. We have to spread this beautiful sensation or beautiful existence of self-respect and dignity. Very important is to see if you are really the self, are you respecting yourself? Yesterday only said, know thyself. If that is the case, do you respect yourself? Very important is first to respect yourself. If you don't know how to respect yourself and you run after useless things, then what should we say? What is the quality that you have imbibed in Sahaja Yoga, except that you have started a business or something like that? It is very sad, but there are people who are still ruined in the mud of all these things. You have overcome so many things, I know. You have achieved so many things, I know, which is not possible, humanly impossible things you have done. You have got over all this nonsense. But still, there are some people among you who still are in the stinking mud of nonsense. It is nice that you are celebrating my birthday with such enthusiasm and some happiness. So nice to see all this. And I want you all to be my decorations in the whole world. They should see that you are my children and that you are of such great values and such great understanding. You are my children. I have really worked for you in the sense every minute, moment of my life. I have thought of you. I wanted to work it out in such a beautiful manner that you become really good people, ideal people, special people, with understanding. So that is the day you should feel that your birthday is being celebrated. When you are completely cleared out, you have become Nirmal, absolutely pure personality of love. That's the day is your birthday and mine too. I have to tell about these things because some things have come to my notice and I'm really shocked the way some people are still not understanding their value, not understanding their worth. And that's why other day I told you that you must know about yourself. First of all, the self is the spirit. Is the spirit the reflection of God Almighty? If you want to live like all other ordinary nonsensical people, you should stay out of such. But if you think that you have to really show your worth, coming into Sahaja Yoga, and if you have to feel proud of yourself, then try to understand that in Sahaja Yoga, you don't have to have all these weaknesses. When the Kundalini rises, she passes through these 6 chakras by enlightening them. I may tolerate you up to a point, but the Kundalini will punish you. She will do what is needed to correct. Up to a point, she will do. And afterwards, when she finds it is not possible to correct you, then I don't know what will happen and how it will work out. Sahaja Yoga is very easy to come in, to move in, and to work it out. But you go against yourself. If you try to behave like very ordinary, useless people, then you cannot stay in Sahaja Yoga. You'll be thrown out. As soon as you are thrown out, where will you land? What will happen? That you know very well. On this auspicious day, I have to request you to be auspicious, not to do anything that is inauspicious. They call it protocol. But there are small, small things which shows you are auspicious. Very, very minute, subtle things that shows you are auspicious, which you don't have to learn. Automatically, spontaneously it comes and you enjoy your auspiciousness. Because you are holy, because you are Nirmal, and you enjoy that quality within you. And when that happens, that is your birthday. You were reborn, as you know. All of you were reborn. You were reborn, but still you were children, and now you have grown up. That growth has to be shown in every way. When a person grows, then he goes all out to do various things to express himself. In the same way, when you are grown up, then you have to show that you have grown up in Sahaja Yoga, that you are very deep and you are a very senior person. I have seen some little children also. They are so grown up and so sensible that sometimes I am amazed. They are great saints reborn. They are great people who are reborn. But if you are still running after nonsensical things, if you are still full of lust and greed, then better you leave Sahaja Yoga up to itself and you can find some other area where you can do that. It is something surprising how people do not understand their position in Sahaja Yoga. Your growth has been on the whole very good. I know there are many people who are wonderful surgeons, who are really great surgeons, and they have every right to call themselves Surjogis or Mahayogis. But that is only possible and perceptible if you really grow up inside and your spirit shines like crystal clear ocean of love. Now the connection has been done. You have the knowledge of all the chakras. You know how to raise Kundalini. You know also how to cure people and how to treat people. With all that knowledge, with all that life you have got, it's like the milk you give to your energies, and then you have to become energetic. You cannot be lethargic about it. When you are lethargic, then you are not a surgeon. You have to be moving with this flame in your heart, that you know what is self is, and you know what you have to do for others. You must have been also great seekers in previous lives. And that seeking that was there has brought you to surgery. Now with that seeking, when you are here, still you are seeking all these useless things. They cannot grow, you cannot grow. And such people cannot make others also grow. So the main thing one has to understand is how you have grown in your love. You see, a person who is frightful, who is very strict, who talks very rudely, is not a surgeon, no way. But the one who looks after, cares, loves, and is very generous is the real surgeon. You are people of special qualities, and those qualities must be shown in your life. I know you love me very much, and you know what you have done to celebrate my birthday. As you have so many of these decorations, I have already told you that you are my decorations, and your lives are my decoration. And the way you behave and the way you know yourself, things will be so much appreciated all over the world. It is not for any other purpose, but only to remember that you all have to grow. You have to become very, very deep personalities. You have to grow within yourself, celebrating your own birthday. Every day try to see what is your experience. What did you see? Whom did you meet? How did they talk? I mean, I know so many names. Practically everybody's name I know. Practically everybody's Kundalini I know. I also know whose Kundalini is all right, whose is not. I know so many people. So many ask me, how do you know so many names and how do you remember them? So I don't know that part. But it is that whenever I see a person, I see his Kundalini. And from that Kundalini, I know who he is. There can be thousands and thousands of Kundalinis, but I know who is who. because I love them. If you love somebody, then you know what he is. It's not stupid love, as they call it, romance and all that. It's very deep feeling. When you enter like into the garden of your heart and you feel the beautiful fragrance all around, when you think of such nice people as they have been as saints, great saviors, and now the Sahajogis, you feel so much grateful that you have achieved that state of collective enjoyment. I have never put any restrictions on you. Do what you like, whatever way you want to do it, you can do it. I have never been bothering you about money or anything. But that is the testing ground. That is the testing ground where you are standing. If you do not test yourself, how will you know how far you have come? So you are the student, you are the examiner, and you are the one who has to give yourself certificate. And in that case, what happens is that you start understanding so many things which you have never understood. I mean, the knowledge, so-called knowledge, is no knowledge because it's all falsehood, it's all mental. But the real absolute knowledge dawns upon you about everyone, about every aspect, about every surrounding that you have. So clearly you know. And that should happen, that you should know very clearly, very clearly, what is the situation with you, where are you, and what are you doing. Not that you have any less powers, you have all the powers. But for that, you have to go deep down, like there's a well, and the well has the water in it. But if your bucket doesn't go down, how can it bring the water? If your bucket is filled with stones, what's the use of that well to you? In the same way, we have everything within us, as I told you yesterday. And Sahaja Yoga is the way you can go down and find about yourself, which is so beautiful, clean. And that's the thing to be enjoyed, not other nonsensical things after which you are running, which you think is important. I've already told you it is Shuddha Ichcha, is the Kundalini, Shuddha Ichcha, pure desire, because other desires are never fulfilled. You try to buy one thing, then you don't enjoy. You want to buy another one. You don't enjoy. You want to buy another one. Don't enjoy. So because it's not the real desire. This is the principle of economics, that you are never satisfied. You go on buying. And you buy so many things, ultimately what happens is that all the industries collapse. That's what is happening in America. It has a quality that whatever you do repels backward. Only the spiritual truth does not. It flowers, it's fragrant, it's beautiful. Such a beautiful experience to be with yourself, as if you have entered into the beautiful garden of paradise. If that feeling, if you want to have, give up all nonsensical ideas. Give up all worldly nonsense. Everything you give up, and then you will feel that you are now very much there where you should have been. You will have no doubts. You will have no hankerings. You will not feel at all in any way dissatisfied. But some people are still at a very elementary state. I know. I have not told them, because I know this is the year they'll be all exposed, no doubt. Then what is the use of doing something in which you will be exposed and that the whole world of Sahaja Yoga will look at you as a criminal or as a person who doesn't need any respect whatsoever? Either you get out of it, and if you are here to gain lots of ascending steps, you have to have your eyes upward and not downward. You must see what steps there are. You have to climb up those steps. And with these steps, where do you enter? I tell you, in that beautiful garden, fragrant garden of yourself, which is so beautiful. Instead of that, you are lost in the mire of the world, as so many are lost. So why have you come to Sahaja Yoga? Give up those nonsensical ideas. Try to take to spirituality. Pure spirituality. Purity is the word. Purity you must have. And purity within is, you can easily establish with Sahaja Yoga. Your witness state has to improve. Witness state has to be projected so much that this conditioning and ego of reaction will finish off. You will have no more reactions, but you will just witness. And the knowledge that is real comes always through witnessing. If you do not know how to witness, then whatever knowledge you have is nothing but through your ego or through your, you can say, conditionings. It's not absolute knowledge.
जय श्री माता जी. Let's bow down to Shri Mataji, offer our thanks for today's meditation and take बंधन. हम सब श्री माता जी को नतमस्तक होकर नमस्कार करेंगे. आज के इस ध्यान के लिए आभार प्रकट करेंगे और बंधन लेंगे. जय श्री माता जी.